Runners set free from the 1800. Sandverd is one of the trailers, and Master George was slow 3 or 4 lengths when the starters said go. Command Respect, Declaration of War's right there. King Julian's overcoming the wide draw. They are followed by Cyclonic Breeze and then Fire on the Track. Gigan is near the rail, racing about 6 lengths off the leader. They're starting to stretch out. They are followed then by the White Blinkers of Fire on the Track. The Snow War's further back in the run. Sonyador's got 10 lengths to make up. Then Fade to Black, Cassius Cold, that's 11, 12 lengths off them. Zandvoort is further back. Master George 12 or 13 lengths off the leader as they move to that 1100 meter region. And the leader is Command Respect by 2. Declaration of War, the white headgear second. Cyclonic Breeze is third, and then the green cap of King Julian's back fourth. Fire on the Track is with the White Blinkers in fifth, about 6 lengths off the leader. Then Sonyador, the Snow War. Further back in the run is Gigan, and on the outside of that one, the Snow War between runners. Sonyador now about 8 lengths off the leader. Then Cassius Cold. Fade to Black's getting the wake-up call on the outside runners, and then Sandverd also asked the question, and Master George. Top of the lane, 500 to go. Declaration of War is in front. Back in second, Command Respect. King Julian is towards the inside. Further back in the run, Cyclonic Breeze, and then comes Fire on the Track, and it's Declaration of the War, but King Julian now takes it up, and King Julian goes on, and King Julian, the tote favourite, going on to win it. Will win it by 2 or 3. Declaration of War is going to come out second best. Third will go to Sonyador, and the fourth position, perhaps Cyclonic Breeze. So the tote favourite is the winner, and that's number 12, King Julian. King Julian, the just as well, goes off at 280 and 140. And you'll see Donovan Dillon eases this down at the line. Well done to Gavin Almanza, and they win it by about 3.5 to 4 lengths. Second, number 10. Nice place bet that of Declaration of War. 4 lengths to Sonyador, number 4. And the fourth, Cyclonic Breeze, will just get up for that fourth. Then Fade to Black. Tote favourite, the winner. As we look at this, and you'll see overcoming that draw was number 12, King Julian, with the green sleeves and cap, and then rushes away from Declaration of War, and then between first and second, a big gap, and between second and third, also another gap, and that is the start of the PA. PA at 184,000 Rand. Next up, race 4. We'll start off our pick 6. Back to the studio.
Oh, the first leg of the place accumulator, race 3, has gone the way of the consistent King Julian, and this horse is ridden by Donovan Dillon. Donovan, congratulations. I heard you in the parade ring exclaiming finally, but he's got it right today, and he's got it right in a good way.
Yes, definitely. You know, always the worry in the back of your head with a horse like him. He works himself up a little bit on race day. You never know if you've done too much with him, because he's the same at home. He bounces around. And I think if you overdo him at home, he'll just put himself over the top. And all credit to Shane and Kalenda, they got him spot on for today. He was alive, he was well. I first elected to put him in the race, and after the first race, drop him in. But after the first race, the way the course is running, I had to change my plans, take him up there. We got lucky, we got in, and I just had to sit on him a little bit into the straight, just to make sure we've got enough in the tank to chase down the other horse. And he did it quite like a professional today.
Donovan, I see that, as you've alluded to, you had him nice and relaxed up handy, and you tracked a Declaration of War up the straight and then made your move. Judging by the way he's won today, surely, and obviously he's shown you a bit of ability at home, that he's got to have 1 or 2 more in the tank. Yeah,
definitely, Warren. We're just hoping that he's treated well with a handicap, and he's a real handicap type of horse, Warren. I wouldn't say he's above average or in the top ranks, but he'll win his fair share of races. And kudos to Mr. Almanza and them. Thank you very much for the ride and all their support. And then just a big well done to Shane and Kalinda again.
Before you go, I know you're rushing. One more question. How do you think Sands Dance is going to do today?
Look, it's the first time I'm riding her over the trip. So we're a bit in the dark on that end. She's quirky. We never know. Warren. We're more or less in the dark as everyone else.
Thank you. Nice to talk to Donovan Dillon. And there was just one ride I wanted to press him about, because there's a couple of people that like that horse. But let's forget about that for now and talk to Kalinda Austin, who's the assistant trainer to Shane Humby. Kalinda, a lot of work behind the scenes, and this horse I know is close to your heart, and he's put it together, and he's put it together well today.
Yeah, we thought he might need it, like other runners have done. But Don changed the plan in the parade ring. He said he was going to change it, and it worked out perfectly. He's
been consistent, and as consistent as the day is long. Is he easy to work with at home? We heard Donovan saying he could be a bit quirky. What's he like at home?
He's a bouncy bunny. You need a kidney belt to ride him, just to get onto the track. Once he's going, he's lovely. He actually doesn't show much at home, so he's actually quite a surprise. At least we can trust him when he gets to the races. But he's a very kind horse. He would never hurt anybody, and we do love him. And Philip Fourie, the Loadmaster, this is his horse. He loves it. He's always had faith in him, even when we didn't. And well done, Gavin and Cherie.
Yeah, Gavin and Cherie, no doubt to be thrilled. Yes, absolutely. And one more runner that you've got, Diamonds and Pearls. Could we see you in the winners' enclosure again?
I hope so, but it's a bad draw. 14's a bit on the sharp side for her. She's a quirky filly. Donovan knows her well, so we just need luck in running.
Shane seems to have a neck with these quirky fillies.
No, well, he gave Donovan and I one job today. He said, don't mess it up, so we're halfway there.
Well done, Kalinda. Well done.
Thank you.
There we go. That's Kalinda Austin. She's the assistant to Shane Humby. And, yeah, Shane, I'm sure he'll be having a chuckle up the hill at Ashburton, because, yeah, these quirky horses. But here's King Julian. Well done to Gavin and Shireen. They'll be absolutely thrilled. Big supporters of the game. Well done to them. King Julian's won in rather an impressive manner. Let's give you those numbers, if I can find the right page. The numbers are 12, 10, 4, 3. So King Julian's won from Declaration of War, Sonia Dor, and then came number 3, Cyclonic Breeze. 12, 10, 4, 3. Not any train smashers for the first leg of the place accumulator. We'll see you back in a short while.